shit was trash, bro. Oh, here he is. Yo, Kanye. Yo, it's Drake, man. Hey, congratulations on the album. It was fire. And those features, they really came through for you. Right? Right? But yeah, man. Hey, I feel like that everybody's gonna be listening to this album till like Thursday at midnight or something like that. I don't know what's going on there, but I mean, I don't know. But yeah, tell the wife, the kids, and Pusha, tell them all I said what's up though, man.
Welcome to Board Online.
Is all I've been hearing lately. I was going to talk about something else, but I guess I'll just talk about this. This series is called Objective Online. It's where I delve into different problems about society and or just things going on. And oh, you don't care? Okay, my bad. I guess I'll get right into it then. The goal is to try to be as objective as possible, and I guess I'll leave that right up there then. So look, if somehow you don't know by now, the internet has been running wild with multiple narratives surrounding the two highly anticipated albums by two very distinct, very separate, and very different artists that have cemented their place high up in the rap industry over the last 15 years. This being the newly born certified lover boy that was 9 months behind by Drake and Kanye's hyped up, gospel-infused mother tribute, Donda. Jesus, what a mouthful that is. To anyone that hasn't listened to Certified Lover Boy, it's more of a, here, this is Drake. It's filled with R&B, a little bit of pop, Drake's patented island fever song. Some disses, some punchlines, some punches thrown. Of course rap, and just some straight bars, like... And I'm too about it. And the dirt that they threw on my name turned to soil and I grew about it. Not to mention some solid features like Travis Scott on Fair Trade. Not to mention You Only Live Twice with Lil Wayne and Rick Ross. And Yeba's Heartbreak's a pretty good track too. Honestly, there are a lot of songs for a lot of different people, and a variety of people could listen to this album. And even if you've never listened to Drake or heard Drake, you'd probably like one or two songs on this album. Now for Kanye, this is more of a personal cinematic album. You'll find Kanye doing more producing than rapping, but it doesn't stop him from giving us some great sounds. First it go viral, then it get digital, then it get critical. Now I'm not doing no interview. Of course, it has its own decent tracks like Moon, Praise God, Hurricane, and I mean there are 27 songs in this track. If you don't like one, I don't know what to tell you. No, but they're both pretty reasonably good in their own right. And now for the big question, which one's better then? If they're both pretty decent, or both have good features, or both are albums that are highly anticipated, which one is better, right? Well, let's look at some facts. I could bring you an hour-long video on me constantly going through and researching all these ridiculous albums and all their last couple albums and comparing it to their new works. I could go through all different news sources and research. And while I have put some time and effort into researching, I feel like giving you an hour-long video doesn't make any sense when I can simply compile it all into a couple of words and maybe a couple jokes and punchlines.
Chill. Yo, chill. Nah, it's not even like that. No funny shit. Yo, mind your beeswax, boy. Yo, chill.
So Donda has broken a couple records as of now. Donda smashed first day streaming records on Spotify and claimed to be the second biggest Spotify album debut in history, racking up 94 million and 60 million streams on Apple Music. Donda also reached top charts in 152 countries, and is now third all time for Spotify's debut streaming list of albums, only following KOD by J. Cole and Views by Drake. Then in return, Certified Lover Boy breaks Kanye's first day streaming record on Apple Music and on Spotify, and is supposed to be set to surpass Kanye in record sales. While Drake's album has only been out for 3 days, Kanye is still more likely to break... What? While Drake's record has only been out for a couple days, Kanye's album is probably and or still more likely to break the record for most streamed album in a week. And now, for what the internet thinks.
Today we're gonna do a Drake song, Certified Lover Boy edition. Drake's new album just dropped today, so we had to do it. First, we need something we could feel. Bring in the drums. Next, the lyrics. Drake was really talking about drinking 42, beefing with people, being better than people. Drink a lot of 42, I gotta go pee. How you say you vegan, but you always want beef. And you can't forget just like that one line where you're like, huh? Girl, you know I'm lactose, I can't have no cheese. Next, we need the ad-libs. Yeah, hey, for real. This is just one of the styles on the album, but if this video does well, I'm gonna do some more. And don't forget to talk about 42. Let's hear it.
You know, I'm not gonna lie to you, he sounds exactly like Drake. And while you're scrolling through, you will find your parody covers. What is this? And across most platforms, you probably will see Donda in every comment section. It seems that Donda is social media dominant. Well, at least comment section dominant. It's all over the place. Well, maybe some of the die-hard Drake fans that are YouTubers reacting to it might actually have a pretty good opinion of it. Let's check that out.
What top 5 you smoking on, Kendrick? Because my top 5 is Drake.
To be fair, he was pretty tired. He did need to go to bed. Alright, so which one is actually better? Well, before Donda came out, it was super hyped, very hyped. Did it live up to the hype? That's your opinion, really. Depending on how much you wanted it to come out and how much it impacted you, it's really going to decide whether you believe it's worth it or not. However, Drake's Certified Lover Boy did come out a little bit after Kanye's Donda. It's only been out for a couple of days, but it gave Kanye fans a lot of time to beat down on the album. If you are a certified Drake fan, you probably love the album. I mean, it's filled with a variety of genres, lyrics. Like, he actually has some really good bars on here. He has really good features too. I think his features are better than Kanye's. That's maybe subjective, but I'm pretty sure opinion wise, you would say that the features are better. And the album is very Drake. It's very legacy based. If you were trying to introduce someone to Drake, you might want to show them this to show you what he can do, a variety of what he can do. Like, we know what Drake can do, and he brought what he could do to his album. Donda, however, is a mix of the old and the new, and it's really cinematic. It's really involved. You want to get deep into the album. You want to listen to the album the whole way through and maybe pick up a couple songs after. It's clean. It's clean just in general because there's no curses in it. Profanity is kind of blipped out. And it's very clean in general. It's a very like smooth listen, even though it's hard to listen to multiple times because the album is a one listen experience. And it's personal seeming. Kanye, obviously, the album's about his mother or for his mother, it's a mother tribute, and it's very personal for him. They also both have Jay-Z features, and I can't decide whether Jay-Z's feature on Certified Lover Boy was better than his feature on Donda or vice versa. They're both pretty good, and it's Jay-Z, so he's just gonna bring it, and he's always talented on every track or most tracks that he hops on, so you can't really say one's better than the other. If I were to say though, he had a harder verse on Drake's album, but I mean, it could go both ways. It's time for me to get subjective though. If it were my opinion, I would have to, I'm no Fantano or the needle drop, but I'll say and I'll agree that Kanye's Donda is a solid 7, and I'll have to give Drake a light 9.
Why can't they just both be good albums? I mean, they can. That's why I was trying to maybe they just both good, but man, put it there. Yeah, bro. CLB better. Nah, that's what I'm talking about. It don't matter.
But take that with a grain of salt. I just like Drake's album more, and that's my opinion. And that's the point. These two are great artists, and all that matters is that you enjoy their music. That's why it's dumb to argue them. Anyways, like the video and subscribe because this video was shorter than both of the albums, okay? And you had the attention span to watch through it. A pretty good achievement. Give yourself a pat on the back, and I hope to see you next time on.
I'm more like Bernie with all the earnings that they came off. Trust me, it was nothing like Holmes. They tried to give me a slice of the pie and I took the knife home. I know you love me.